Hello.
Hey, guys.
Welcome in. Welcome into your Jewelry Concierge live show from Nashville. If you hear rumbling in the background, it's not Galen's stomach. We did feed him.
That's not true.
It's it's an indie weekend, right? It's racing.
Yeah, I don't actually know too much about it. I don't follow this series, but
Motorbikes,
IndyCar is in
Indy,
Nashville.
Formula One, same thing. It's riding down Broadway as we speak. So if you hear in the background, I told you it's not Galen's stomach. My phone is ringing off the hook right now. We're live. I can't answer. I'm sorry. It's been crazy.
It has been.
It's been a crazy event. It's been a crazy only the second day. It feels like a week already.
I know. I was about to say, I hope they can't tell how tired I look.
It's been
versus how I feel.
Insane, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, today, it's all about Don's big boys. Yeah. But we made it easy for you. All right? It's all about Don's big boys. Just like yesterday, we launched an amazing collection, some of the most beautiful gems we've seen in Atelier so far. Today is all about Don's big boys. But as your jewelry concierge, we made it easy. Concierges, we made it easy for you. Okay? One price. Everything that you are going to see in today's show is one price.
Yeah, and if you don't want to wait, if you're impatient, go to the website. All of those items we're about to show you will be at the very top of the website. And like Ronnie just said, they're all one price.
And there are what? I think there's 26 pieces at the top of the website. They're all one price. Underneath, you'll see live from Montreal. They're all different prices,
right,
just to make it clear. But it's going to be crazy. Guys, listen, contact at catflorence.com. Find out what the price of these items is. And I urge you, go to catflorence.com. Have a look at the retail prices on these pieces. Take a look at the retail prices of these pieces we're about to show you. These are the prices that they're supposed to sell for, and they will sell for. If they make it out of the Don's Club, these are the prices they will sell for. And then see the opportunity that you get in the Don's Club. That's what the Don's Club is all about. If you're just tuning in, you're watching on YouTube or on the Tinterweb somewhere in the world, the Don's Club, the best place by far to buy Cat Florence jewelry. It's illegal. Galen, first rule of the Don's Club.
we don't talk about the Don's Club.
There it is.
And
Value.
Here we are.
Here we are talking about the Don's Club. All right. Without further ado, we're going to get into the show.
Yeah, for any of you, I did want to say, just because, like Ronnie said, our phones have been blowing up. For any of you who do have our numbers, obviously we're live right now.
Yeah.
So if for any reason you can't get a hold of us, use the information on the bottom of the screen, email, text. We do have other concierges available.
We do.
To serve you. So
my phone is ringing as you said that. Look, it's calling. There's nothing I can do. We'll get back to you, I promise.
Yes.
Email in, contact at catflorence.com. You can text us, 855-924-3255. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a show not to be missed. You have to go to the website, go to catflorence.com, look at the retail. You'll be shocked at the price that we're going to do today. We just cherry-picked out pieces from the show yesterday, made it simple for you, one price. Listen, I'll be honest with you. They're all either at Don's cost or below, the ones that we picked out today. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, let's start the show. The first piece that we're going to show you today, guys, one of the most beautiful emeralds we've ever had.
Yeah.
At the Cat Florence Atelier. Period. Cat Florence has made some of the most beautiful jewelry in the world. This emerald, if it's within your means and you're an emerald lover, collector, take a look. Oli, I want you to put Don's voice in on this one for me, because there's nobody that can explain this gem like the guy who sourced it, the guy who found it, the guy that mined to market, the gem hunter.
Yeah, really unique sourcing story on this stone as well. So
yeah.
Don does a good job of
So
explaining.
let's put the voice in on this one. It's amazing. This would be one that I would grab. I'm biased. I would grab them all. But take a look.
Now, this is extremely rare. You are looking at an emerald that is fully certified, no oil, no treatment at all. This particular stone is the richest, most intense, vivid green that emerald can come in. It actually looks like green glass. It's so perfect. It's perfectly clean. It's perfectly vivid. It is the best quality emerald that Mother Nature produces 100%. It's fully certified, no oil, vivid green. It is the pinnacle of what every emerald in the world wants to look at. I tell you now, when you put this on your hand and you compare it to any other emerald in the world, it will slap it down. There is no topping this stone. I am telling you, if you want an example of the finest quality emerald that Mother Nature produces, this is it. Extremely rare. This is 1 in 100 million of the finest quality emeralds. Stones like this are almost impossible to find. They're just so rare. They're so complex. They're so perfect. They're so vivid. They're so crystallized. They're just like what emeralds are not supposed to be. Emeralds are type 2 gemstones. They're supposed to be totally included. This is top crystal, and the color is vivid green. It is like a color you have never seen before. And to have a certificate stating no oil is a miracle. It really is a miracle. Stones like this, 6 digits a carat, and you can't even get them. This is a perfect emerald. It is 100% natural, the perfect color, the perfect clarity, the perfect stone for the person who wants what basically doesn't exist on this planet. This is a special stone for the person who wants the immaculate emerald.
Not all emeralds are created equally.
How many vivids, Ronnie?
Vivid.
Vivid.
You heard it. You heard it yourself.
We said no one says it better.
Guys, one of the most beautiful emeralds you'll ever see in your life. Certified, no oil.
Yeah.
Perfect saturation. That will sell. We have so many emerald collectors in the Don's Club.
Yeah, and like Ronnie said, if you know emerald, if you know what that certificate means, no oil, that it's an albatross. It's an anomaly.
I keep meow in the background. That's meow. That piece is sold. Meow sold. All right. I don't know what meow is, but that was the car racing past. Yeah. I keep hearing it in the background. We're gonna go watch the races after this show. Probably about 7 hours after the show because we're gonna be slammed. But we're gonna go watch them.
We've only got 26 pieces to sell. You know?
That'll sell. All right. Next piece. Guys, before we go to the next piece, sorry. contact@catflorence.com. Ask the price of that piece. Not just that piece. Every piece in the collection is one price. So find out the one price. If you didn't receive the text or the email, shame on you. Sign up. Or just email in and ask. We'll tell you. But no. That's... And more importantly, go and have a look at that piece. What was the item number in that? 6663. KFO 6663. Go and look at catflorence.com and see what that piece should be selling for. Then find out the Don's Club price.
Yeah.
Because it's great hearing the Don's Club price, and that's great, but please don't for a second think that's an indication of value or worth of that gem. Because it's not. When I tell you that piece will sell for 7-8 times what we're going to sell it for in the Don's Club price, I'm not exaggerating. It will. And that's crazy.
Yeah, and even crazier, guys, and this is something important to understand, is Don's buying power is, even his cost is not what your average, seller would pay for something like that.
He's slicker than your average. He's slicker than your average, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He really is.
Like Ronnie said, do not underestimate the value here and the opportunity.
All right, let's take a look at the next piece. I love the next sapphire.
Wow.
Look at that. We went from one of the finest emeralds you're going to see to one of the finest sapphires. Now, this material, again, this is not very common from Burma. This Magok material doesn't look like this. Sapphires out of Burma are not like this. They're very, very included. They're very... they're not the most attractive normally. But when you get one that looks like that, crystallization, color, clarity, cut to perfection, it rivals some of the finest sapphires in the world. Burma's very well known for ruby. Was until recently the most expensive rubies in the world came from Burma, now been overtaken by Mozambique, but not so well known for sapphire like that. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
a mountain of diamonds.
Anything coming out of that region, people are always on the lookout for. That Mogok stone track is one of the most renowned deposits in the world, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, look, you've got 2.5. If I told you the mount will cost you what we're doing the piece for, I'm telling you. You got 2.5 carats of flawless diamonds. This is one of those unisexy pieces.
Yeah, the last two, actually. I was thinking the same about the emerald.
Could be worn for him or for her.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous piece. Absolutely stunning. I think I could pull that off. Huh?
Yeah, and as you know, that's likely a size 8. I'd have to check, but for any gents out there thinking about it, of course, Don's Club members do have the ability to size the piece. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the benefits of the Don's Club. And with Cat Florence, you can size or tailor the piece to your finger.
One of the many benefits.
Many benefits of the Don's Club that we never talk about because we can't talk about the Don's Club.
We're simply not allowed.
Listen, we should celebrate the Don's Club.
Yeah, absolutely.
It honestly, like we joke about it a lot and we have lots of fun. Honestly, hand on heart, there's nowhere better in the world to buy jewelry than the Don's Club.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I mean, with Cat Florence, you get the finest jewelry in the world. I am biased as they come, but it's not just me. Okay, we get so many people every day emailing in, texting in, calling in, sending us messages. Go and take a look at, just Google Cat Florence.
Yeah.
Look at the reviews. There are not many jewelry companies in the world that have the reviews that Cat Florence has.
No, look at the reviews, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You can check all the boxes in one day.
Shameless plug. All right, what's the next piece? We have, let's go.
Man.
Look at this. Somebody actually emailed me about this yesterday. This unheated Luke Yen Padparadscha sapphire there's no other way to explain it other than fire.
Yeah. Look at the clarity on that stone, Ronnie.
Clarity. That's a sapphire. That's a Padparadscha sapphire that is clean. Not just, nice, good clarity. Clean, my friend. Clean. Like, clean.
Wow.
Octagon cut, my favorite cut in the world. Because, look, the reason it's my favorite cut, it opens the heart and the soul of the gem. You can't hide anything. Sometimes in brilliant cuts, sometimes in fancy cuts, you can hide inclusions, you can hide impurities, you can hide things. That's why sometimes people do it. In an octagon cut, you can't hide anything. You can see any imperfection, any impurity, and that is clean. There was nothing in there. Again, I don't know where these diamonds came from because there's 3 carats of flawless diamonds in that.
I was just about to say. You can always tell when Kat loves a stone because she just loads it up.
Let's blanket it in flawless. Don's like, come on, Don, go get more diamonds.
And she has not held back on that mount, Ronnie. That is unbelievable. Big diamonds, too.
Beautiful piece. Look, I'm not even kidding to you. I'm not joking. And you know this, Gil. Take that Padparadscha sapphire out for a second. Just the diamond ring with 3 carats of flawless. These are not your average diamonds. These are not retail grade diamonds where you can make 300, 400, 500 pieces and put them in multiple stores. This is flawless. Just the diamonds alone would cost you what we are selling the piece for.
Yeah.
No joke. Cost, wholesale, Don's price. This is a no-brainer. Love the marquees there as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. Big diamonds in there as well.
But, guys, the star of the show, unheated certified Luke Yen Padparadscha sapphire with saturation like I've never seen. That's one of the most saturated Padparadscha sapphires we've seen here in Italy. That is beautiful.
Absolutely. Whew. Yeah. We warned you guys.
Guys,
special show.
Find out the price. Everything that we're showing you here today is one price. Contact at catflorence.com. Ask your jewelry concierges. Obviously, myself and Galen are live right now. We can't answer you. You have Janie, you have Michael, you have the concierges around the world that can take care of you. You can text us, email us, call us, carrier pigeon, whatever you need. All right? We got you. Next piece. The next piece. Okay, here we go. Hit it, DJ. I didn't want to talk about it anyway. Guys, what I was going to say, there is Tanzanite and there is Cat Florence Tanzanite.
Yeah.
You can see Tanzanite. Tanzanite is one of the gems that it kind of became, you have the big four, ruby, sapphire, emeralds, diamonds. If you were to put another stone into that, it would be Tanzanite.
Just in terms of volume, consumer,
marketing, everything that goes behind it. It's just people understand it. You'll see it on cruise ships. You'll see it all over the world in retail stores. You won't see that. This is what Cat Florence does. And this is why sometimes I feel sorry for Don. And I don't say that very often. All right? But this is what Cat Florence does. She says, love Tanzanite, but want the best. And the difference is, this is an 18-carat stone. This would have been 35-carat up before Cat Florence cut it. That's the kicker.
Yeah.
That's the difficult thing. Because when you cut away at Tanzanite, usually it loses its color. Okay? Because Tanzanite needs depth to have that saturation of color. So when you cut away at it, it loses that and it becomes lighter. So you have no idea the quality of stone you would have to cut away 50% of it and have a stone that looks like that.
And still get that saturation.
It's just the finest Tanzanite in the world, period. And don't just take my word for it. Do your research.
Yeah.
Go out and take a look. If you're lucky enough to purchase this piece, wear it, go to the shop, walk around, just, flaunt it a little bit, have a look at the retail stores, go in Tanzanite, you'll be happy.
And ask the retail stores as well, what carat weight is this?
Yeah.
Because it still faces up like the 35-carat stone it was cut down from.
It's huge.
It's massive.
And again, you've got 2 carat 6. A lot of diamonds in these pieces so far.
Yeah.
One price. Every single piece that
One price. Everyone knows the rule.
One price. Everyone knows the rules. Shout out to Dave Portnoy there.
Yeah, anyone who gets that joke, please let us know.
Nobody got that joke. Everybody's at home like, what are these two talking about?
What are they talking about? Get back to the jewelry.
I got it, mate. I appreciate it.
I knew you would appreciate it.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. I'm a pizza lover, as you can tell. All right. The next piece. This is brand new. This next piece. Most of the pieces in the show are brand new, but this piece I love because, and you'll see why. Very, very rarely, I could probably count on one hand I can count on 1 or 2 fingers maybe, have we ever had a heart-shaped ruby. Especially one of this quality. Ollie, I want you to leave Don's voice in. There's nobody in the world that can bring you the quality of ruby, sapphire, gemstones in general, but when it comes to ruby and sapphire, Don Kogan is by far the #1 authority in the world, in my opinion, for corundum.
Yeah.
Okay, he buys more ruby sapphires than anybody else in the world, and he just, growing up in Thailand, in Canterbury, the gem markets, and understanding this material, nobody buys as much of it as him, and nobody can bring you the quality. Price is irrelevant. You couldn't replace this for 10 times the price that we're going to do today. And I don't mean that with disrespect. Price is irrelevant. I understand. We all work hard for our money, and I get that. But the value here is unbelievable. Ollie, I'll leave Don's voice in. Let's take a look at this one.
After the most recent sale of the Fura Ruby, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new world champion with the highest price ever achieved at auction for Ruby, and that is Mozambique. Ladies and gentlemen, in Mozambique, in the Montepuez area, in the northern part of Mozambique, there's 2 distinct different deposit types. The Gemfields type are very, very fine quality, but they have slightly less chromium than the material you'll see on the other side of the mining area, which is now under the possession of the Fura mining concession. The Fura mining concession has rubies that produces, now this is not the normal standard, this is still 1 in 10,000 rubies, just like it is in Burma. The majority of Burmese rubies aren't spectacular quality, but there are very few, and those very few demand prices per carat that are unrivaled anywhere in the world. What you are looking at coming out of my personal collection is a ruby that is from that particular area that is constantly and regularly confused for Magok, Burma, or for Lukien, Vietnam. It's just the way this material forms in the Earth's crust, as well as the chemical composition of the stone. For example, this stone has very high fluorescence. It has very high concentration of chromium. So when you put it under the UV light, it glows and is very, very vibrant, exactly the same as you will see out of Lukien or the Magok stone tract of Burma. These particular rubies, in many cases, will sell easily well above 6 digits per carat. You are looking at a 2-carat top gem quality and probably one of the finest heart-shaped rubies of this particular locale ever to come through the Cap Florence Atelier. Now, I sell a lot of rough out of Mozambique, out of all different locations, whether it was the old mine Thailand, whether it was, different ruby deposits in Tanzania, or ruby deposits that were found in different locales across the world. But this particular locale has that top gem quality pigeon blood effect that everybody wants to have. It's open and still pigeon blood, which makes it exceptionally rare, extremely collectible. Cap Florence has also put 1.39 carats of deep flawless diamonds around this remarkable heart shape. The quality is unbelievable. The luster is there. The color is there. It is a special stone for a person who collects the finest quality corundums that Mother Nature produces.
Mark my words, that will be sold.
Yeah, that is a really exceptional piece, Ronnie.
You don't see that.
No.
Galen, we've been doing this for years. How many times have you ever seen a heart-shaped, no heat, pigeon blood red ruby?
I think you were right. It may be one more, and I couldn't even put
I don't
money
remember
on
that piece, so yeah. That
Maybe.
might have been the only one.
Yeah.
There could have been another one. There certainly is no more than that.
Yeah.
Those are exceptional. And it was beautiful. The quality was great. The design was amazing. And again, nobody can explain it like Don.
Yeah.
It's just
really unique piece.
That will be gone. I'm telling you. Don't call tomorrow saying, hey, no. Gone. All right? It's been a great show so far. Listen, not only the pieces that we're showing you here today at the one price, take a look at the pieces below. Okay? This is only day 2. It feels like a week already. I'll be honest. It does. That's how crazy it's been.
Yeah.
But it's just, take a look at all the pieces. Everything that we're showing you live is one price. It's at the top of the website right now. There's 26 pieces. Below that, you'll see a live from Montreal. Everything underneath that, they're all different prices. You can ask about those too. You don't only have to ask now what's here. If you're watching on YouTube, in the description at the bottom of the live video, there's a link that takes you to the Atelier website. Take a look. Okay, you'll see the pieces. All you have to do, email contact@capflorence.com. If you're in the US, you can text us at the number below. But wherever you are, just email us. We'll tell you the price of any piece that you want to know. Everything in this show is one price. And again, I sound like a broken record, but you have to go and see what these pieces should be selling for and what they do sell for. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because when these pieces, if they last the Don's Club, and that's a big if, they go off to Cat Florence's, like the Zoltanite. We showed Zoltanite. We had a big show of Zoltanite. Like, for Zoltanite, it was massive, 25, 30 pieces.
Right.
For Zoltanite, it's huge.
Gone.
Finished. Every single piece. Gone. Unavailable. Do you know how many people we've had email in and text in asking about Zoltanite over the last 24 hours, 48 hours? So many people, and we don't have them. People saying, I seen this one last show. I'll buy it. Gone.
I saw it too.
Yeah, we saw it.
It's gone.
Yeah, we had it at this price. And now it's just sold for 5, 6, 7, 8 times the price.
Yeah.
And the reason that happens is because that's the real price.
Right.
That is what jewelry like this sells for. The Don's Club is insane. It's not even... I have this conversation with Don all the time. I'm like, I get it and I understand because he wants to share it. And Don's a gem guy, right? He's passionate about his gems. He wants to share it. I'm not... Maybe we just add a little bit more. Just like, not that price. How about this price? Let's make some money. He likes to share. He likes to give, he likes to give away. He does give away.
Yeah.
And that's what you see. And then sometimes it rubs off on us because now I'm picking pieces that are below cost. And
we end up in shows like this.
Doing this at one price and nearly said the price then. But anyway, next piece. Guys, there's only one thing more difficult than finding a Tanzanite of that quality. It's finding two. Perfectly matched. To perfection. Trilliant cut on steroids. That is not your average trilliant cut. That is a brilliant trilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it.
Those will not be missed on your ears.
You might have a friend that has Tanzanite earrings. You will not have a friend, a colleague, a partner, nothing that has Tanzanites cut like that depth of color, the flawless diamonds, that brilliant trilliant cut, impossible to find.
I'm just getting lost in those stones, Ronnie.
That is one of... That was very romantic there, Galen, for a second. I'm just getting lost in those stones.
I'm not getting lost in your eyes.
I was
right?
about to
Calm
take you
down.
out for dinner there for a minute.
You know I like my wine.
Let's go.
Man.
What do we have? 18 carats, Galen. 9
Yeah.
carats, almost 10 carats in each ear. Absolutely. Just thinking about taking you for wine. That's weird. Guys, no brainer. Don't even think about it. Carat of D flawless diamonds. We have so many people always asking for earrings. We don't get earrings very often. That's one thing I will say. When you can come back, Cole. When you're a designer like Cat Florence and you choose to only work with the finest gemstones in the world, you have to understand it's really difficult. It's one of the biggest complaints that we get. We don't get many. We're pretty perfect here at the Atelier. But people always say to us, why don't you have more earrings? Why don't you, it's hard.
Yeah.
When you're using the finest gems in the world to find two perfectly matched, those are few and far between. You know, when you're seeing pigeon blood red rubies, the finest in the world that sell for hundreds of thousands a carat elsewhere, and you're selling them at the Don's Club price, and whatever price it is, to find two of them matched to perfection, because Cat's a perfectionist. Understand. With Cat, everything has to be perfect, matched to perfection, cut to perfection, designed to perfection. To find two of those is tough. So when you see earrings, and we don't have many, snatch them up.
Yeah.
Because you'll wait a lifetime.
We had a pair of sapphire earrings earlier in the show. Those
They
went
sold, right?
immediately.
Straight away.
One of the first pieces to go.
Most of them. Most.
But you're right, Ronnie. It's just incredibly difficult to match two of the quality stones that Cat is willing to work with. So, guys, do not hesitate.
Definitely. Talking of quality, love this next stone. This next necklace, again, everything in this show is a no-brainer because we cherry-picked it for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when me and Galen do these shows, and sometimes, I'll be honest with you, we get into trouble. But that's what we're here for. And we look at the list, and, you know, there was maybe 100 pieces in this show, whatever it was. And we look through, and it's like, okay, we're going to narrow it down to 20 pieces. Where's the value? Every piece has value in the whole show. But we just got a little bit further. It's like, oh, that one's, you know, $5,000 below his cost. Let's throw it in. Let's show them. Because that's our job. As your jewelry concierge, it is my job. It is Galen's, Janie's, Michael's job to pinpoint things to you. When Don goes, and Don is crazy, but when he goes that little bit crazier, me and him are like, let's show that. Let's show that. There's nothing that you purchase in the Don's Club or the Cat Florence Atelier that the value's, you know, there. You know that. But sometimes we just prod at it. And that's what you're going to see in this whole show. So let's take a look at the necklace here. That unheated Paraiba Tourmaline necklace, natural. 100% natural, unheated Paraiba Tourmaline, 33 carats.
Huge.
Yeah. Huge is right. Now listen, when I tell you that the mount and the necklace and the diamonds would run you $8,000 to $10,000 just for the mount, okay? If I could tell you what that leaves per carat for the Paraiba, we're talking the price of... no, I'm not even going to say it. Just contact catflorence.com, find out the price, and you will scream sold. That is 33 carats. All right? If I told you that was 5,000 a carat for a natural, unheated Paraiba tourmaline, 33 carats, 5,000 a carat would be a steal.
Yeah.
Steal. You couldn't find it. I would urge you, go and find that at 5,000 a carat. Anywhere. For the stone. We're not even anywhere close. Nowhere near.
No. I'm trying to do the math in my head right now. I'm like...
You don't want to know. It's painful.
I'm going into digits I shouldn't be in.
If that one doesn't sell, I'll take it. I don't know if I'm allowed to buy at the Don's Club price. I've never really figured it out. I'm a bit of a cheap Charlie. I don't really buy jewelry, but, you know.
I'm seeing this piece for the first time. I didn't know it was in the show, which is my mistake.
You should know.
I know a collector who is on the lookout for that stone.
Really?
So I'm making a phone call when we get off air, Ronnie. Guys, you've been warned.
Yeah.
If you want that piece, take it now because I'm making a phone call after this show.
Galen never says you've been warned. Never, ever. I've never heard Galen speak those words. You've been warned, but you have. All right? He's written you up. You're done. All right? You're done. You've been warned. Tell them again, Galen. Real close to tell them.
I think I was very succinct the last time, Ronnie. I'm going to get myself in trouble saying it again. Lose friends over here. Yeah.
They're all in low places anyway. Can you hear the cars in the background?
I can't. I don't know what
I don't know if it's just me or it's the aircon, but I can keep it.
I think your phone's vibrating.
It might be.
Like, it's
in
the cars.
show. It might be.
We can hear them, though.
We are live right now.
I don't know if they're running now, but when they're running, you can hear them.
No, you can hear them. I can hear them. It just must be just me, but I can hear it. All right. The next piece, this next ruby is stunning. Let's take a look. Absolutely beautiful. Again, an octagon cut, unheated Luke Yen Jedi ruby ring with flawless diamonds. That's what I love about Cat Florence, Don Kogan, the Don's Club, the Atelier, the variety.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to bring you the finest gemstones in the world, and that's what we do. But to bring you the variety in those types. We've seen arguably one of the best quality octagon rubies here, a heart-shaped ruby a few pieces back. Variety like that you don't see every day. We take it for granted, the quality that we have here. We really do.
Yeah, going into jewelry stores sometimes is really boring these days.
We were in, where were we? In Zurich, Switzerland, last week. We were looking at a jewelry store, and it was a beautiful store, don't get me wrong. We were looking at an aquamarine, and it was nice. It was a nice piece. It was light. The prices, guys. Like, Ole, you were there. And she was like, what are we selling? Why do we sell for these prices? And I'm like, yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah.
It's the value in the Don's Club is insane. And please don't get me wrong. I'm not slating that store. That's the real world. Okay, that's what jewelry sells for. And there's a reason for that. It's a labor of love. This is Mother Nature's treasures. This is beautiful jewelry. It takes time. It's not easy to make this kind of jewelry.
Yeah.
And people have overheads and shops and stores and rent, and I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just what makes the Don's Club so incredible. The value you can't get anywhere in the world. And then throw in the fact, that would be fine if it was just your run-of-the-mill jewelry. But you've got one of the best designers in the world using flawless diamonds. Every single piece is crafted to perfection. It's an extension of the lady herself. It's just, none of it makes sense.
No, it really doesn't. And anyone who's been with us for any period of time has come to understand that.
Yeah.
Because it is just such a difficult thing to do in this industry. And Don does it, year in and year out.
So. And I say it every time we're live, and I'll say it every time we're live. It's the biggest compliment that we get is from our clients that text in and say, I used to buy this brand or that brand, and some of the best brands on earth. And then they're like, I bought one piece of Cat Florence and now I can't wear them.
Right.
When I put it on, it's like, it becomes an extension of me. I don't feel it. It's just, I can see it. It's beautiful, but it just becomes me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest compliment that we get. I really, really do. And we get a lot. Nothing to do with me or Galen or any cat. Okay, if it was down to me, Galen, and Don, I told you, we'd be slanging loose stones on a turntable. It's not...
Yeah, and I know a lot of you are new because, you know, all of our other customers are sick of watching us. But
speak for yourself, buddy.
No, Cat Florence is one of those designers that you have to get home. Like Ronnie said, you need to put it on. You have to feel it. And once you do, you get it.
Yeah.
And
no, for sure.
And yeah, we hear it all the time. So
yeah.
If you're hesitating or you're curious, you know, reach out. We're happy to answer any questions.
Definitely.
And please get a piece home because it'll really change how you feel about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. The next piece, talk about variety. Cobalt spinel. You don't understand the rarity of this gem. The quality of it. In this quality, it's so rare, so unique. There is not many people in the world. Please, we have some of the biggest collectors in the world. Go to your jeweler, because we have people that, you know, I have a personal jeweler, I have this and that. Go and ask him to find you a cobalt spinel that looks like this. It's unbelievable. Sorry, spinel, sapphire. Sapphire. Go and ask him to find you a cobalt color like this. This Ceylon blue is just unbelievable. I'm jumping ahead. There's one coming. Next piece is a sapphire. Take a look. Oh, let's leave Don's voice in on this piece because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Take a look.
It's one thing for people to collect unheated sapphire and ruby. That is extremely rare. I mean, we're talking about 1 in 10,000 gems are ever preserved in the natural form. And 99.999% of all of those have silk within the crystal structure. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a 4.51 carat perfect crystal unheated, fully certified Ceylon sapphire. I collected this because of the crystallization is remarkable. So if you like that rare sparkle that comes out of the unheated without having to, without ever having to expose it to any treatment, that is very uncommon. We're talking about 1 in a million sapphires, and that's in 1 to 2 carat size. When you go above 3 carat, it is crazy rare. You're looking at a 4.51 carat, perfectly clean, let me rephrase that, unheated Ceylon blue sapphire. You've also got amazing design here. Aeronautically engineered 1.7 carat of textbook Cat Florence. The perfect cut diamonds, the perfect clarity, flawless, just all surrounded around this particular rare 4.5 carat, fully certified, unheated Ceylon sapphire. It is a beautiful color. It has amazing sparkle. It has beautiful brilliance, and it is just wonderful if you like crystallized, because it's just so rare to find this crystallization. Look, I'm always looking in unheated sapphires for crystallization. So that is what I focus on. That is what I'm always looking for. And please understand, this is a rarity because 99.99999% of all sapphires in the world have what's called rutile needles running through the crystal structure. And even though to the naked eye, you don't always see them because you just see inside, you can't really see them under microscope. You can see them, but they obstruct light running through the crystal structure. So I'm always looking for the finest color, the finest crystallization in rare sapphires. And that's what you have here. A 4.51 carat unheated Ceylon blue sapphire with 1.7 carats of large and spectacular flawless diamonds.
Stunning piece.
Man, I love that mount. I've never seen anything like that mount from Cat before.
Brand new, gorgeous. The clarity on that stone, there was just nothing. There was nothing, zero. And even clean, there might be something. But there was just, that thing was just, whew, beautiful. And you could see it with the fire and the pop and the luster of it and the cutting. Gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let me check my list now because I was jumping ahead before about the cobalt. So now we've got a pre-Tourmaline coming up. Let's take a look at this. Again, please understand, the mount itself in this piece is absolutely gorgeous. just in itself. But you've got a 31 carat natural, unheated Paraiba Tourmaline necklace that is perfection. Again, talk about clarity.
Yeah, that is clean, Ronnie.
I could shave in that stone. I could nothing.
In a stone that should really have some inclusions.
Yeah,
if we're being honest.
Sure, tourmaline. Yeah, there are. Yeah, tourmaline is included.
Most people will cut down a 30 carat stone to get a 2 carat not clean like that.
Yeah,
you know, like that is remarkable.
Precision cat cut. That oval is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That is perfection. That's what I say. There are gemstones, and then there are Cat Florence gemstones. That is it just ticks every box you could ever imagine. Clarity, cut, color, saturation. There is just nothing wrong with that gem. You see it from the back.
That's a great shot right there. You see how sharp that stone is.
Into the Cat Florence spa. I could do with it myself, I'll be honest. It's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Gorgeous piece. If you're lucky enough to get that, guys, contact@catflorence.com. Email in. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, around the world, wherever you're watching, if you want to know the Don's Club price on that piece, contact@catflorence.com. And take the number. The item number on that piece was, let me just double check, 5689, KFO 5689. Go to catflorence.com. Look at that piece. See what that piece should be selling for and will sell for if it makes it out alive from the Don's Club. All right? If it makes it out of the Don's Club, this is the price that it will sell for. And that's the correct price. That's the fair price. That price makes me happy. I'm a businessman. All right? The Don's Club price is not good business.
Not good business.
It is not good business. If you're just
good for you guys.
Great for you guys.
Great for you guys.
Great for you guys. Not good for the. I always make this joke. Don used to, what is it? Sold the farm.
Yeah.
He used to have a lot of farms. He's got no farms left. The farms are gone. The farms are gone. Guys, let us know if there's anything you want to see. And maybe if it's not in this show. Like I said, below this show, you'll see the 26 pieces. You'll see live from Montreal. There's many, many different gemstones. There's a pink diamond in there, the 2 carat. There's beautiful. There was a neon. I know the neon Paraiba. I think somebody. No, sold. The neon Paraiba sold.
Sell, yep.
There are opals in there. You name it, we have it. All right, but it's some of the finest gems in the world. But that pink diamond for me, that 2 carat, whew, I want that. I'll be honest with you.
Most people.
My phone is blowing off the hook right now. Texas. If you're watching, Mike, I will call you as soon as I finish. I promise. All right. We are live. I promise.
If you couldn't tell.
All right. From one Paraiba to another. Let's go to the next piece. Now, a 10 carat Paraiba Tourmaline Windex blue. Look at the blue on that.
It's a new one. I like that.
Windex?
Windex,
Is that
yeah. No, you
spray?
got it right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
Windex.
right color.
Right? I don't know. I'm English. We call it different things, you know. Jif, Windex.
What's a cucumber, Ronnie?
What do you call it? A pickle?
No, it's a cucumber.
It's a cucumber.
You use the German word, right? Or no, a pickle, you use the German word.
Cucumber.
Oh. I might be mistaken.
I
will come back with that.
Gherkin.
That's it.
Gherkin.
Yeah.
Is it? I've been here too long. Maybe
right. You can't even remember what you call it.
Yeah. It's a gherkin. It's a this is not a gherkin. This is a Paraiba Tourmaline.
A Windex blue.
A Windex blue Paraiba Tourmaline, clean, guys.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful saturation. What I love about this, listen, tourmaline is not, in general, is not the most dispersive of stones. That is.
Yeah, when you cut it like that.
When you cut it like cat, this is the difference, okay? Understand. Not all gemstones are created equally. Not all tourmalines are the same. But when you take the finest quality, 100% clean, cut to perfection, these are the unicorns. These are like the people in Nashville that actually are from Nashville. We call them unicorns because nobody lives here is from here.
It's a tourist town.
It's a tourist town. It's transient. This is a unicorn. That's one of those jokes again that everyone at home's like, what's he talking
What are
about?
you now you can hear the cars, right?
KFO 6858. Beautiful. I love this. One thing I'm saying, come back to me real quick. I know we're taking our time. I know this Aulia said, oh, you're nearly at an hour already. I don't care. This is a show that needs time. This is a show that deserves time. Yeah. You're not going to see me shout today. I'm not going to be like, da, 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 da. This is beautiful. We enjoy this. It's like a fine red wine.
That's right, Ronnie.
Right?
Thank you.
And Galen likes his wine. You take your time with it. You smell it. You caress it. You enjoy it. I don't know if you caress it, but you enjoy it. This show is like that. Okay? That Paraiba is gorgeous. We have, and I'll say this loud and proud, at the Cat Florence Atelier, and thank you to Don and the Don's Club, we have the best opportunity on Paraiba Tourmaline anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the best opportunity on, in my opinion, anywhere on jewelry, period. But when it comes to Paraiba, and the reason I pinpoint Paraiba is more than any other stone, we've seen such an astronomical rise in price. You know, when Paraiba was first discovered, you could buy Paraiba at $100 a carat, $50 a carat, 100.
Just tourmaline.
Yeah, tourmaline, just tourmaline. It was the first time it was discovered with copper bearing tourmaline, that metallic element, that fire. It was a big thing, but it was tourmaline.
Yeah.
Right? So it was, but people then slowly understood, wow, it's done. Yeah. There's not a lot of it. We won't see this. And the price has just gone from 100, 200, 1,000, 10,000. We've seen tourmaline now selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars a carat.
I would say probably between 10 and 15% of people who discover the Don's Club probably find it through Paraiba tourmaline.
Because it's one of the most searched and
because they see the value and they've just never seen prices on this material like that.
Nowhere.
And it's a lot of people I know for the fact it's their first purchase here.
Yeah, no, I 100%, and that's a great point, Galen. It's the value here is always good. That I just wanted to pinpoint the Paraiba because you don't see it.
Yeah,
and the prices right now are just insane. Even we can't, and that's the problem. Even we can't replace it. Right. We've seen over the last 3 or 4 years, 5 years. In the atelier, we've seen some great opportunities. And I have clients, like I have a very, very big client that will literally, it's like, and I don't want to be too forward with it, but it's like an open check. Any Paraiba tourmaline that you've got, big size, clean, that color, Ronnie, don't even show it. It's sold.
Right.
And now that same client will come back to me and be like, what do you got? And I'm like, nothing.
Not that much.
Maybe one piece, two pieces, like, but that size, or if we do have it now, that it's more, and it's very, very hard to go to somebody and say, now I need 3 times the price. That's difficult, but that's the opportunity you get in the Don's Club.
Yeah.
Really. All right, and I'm jibber-jabbering, I get it. But all right, next piece. This Jedi spinel is gorgeous.
Wow.
Again, brand new, beautiful piece, nearly 3 carats again, 2 carats 68 in the D flawless. That is gorgeous. Those pear shapes.
I love what she's done with it. I was just about to say. That
I can see Galen staring.
Can you?
Beautiful. Look at the spinel.
Yeah, that is definitely center stage.
That you can see why. So, a lot of the kind of royal crown, like in England, the royal crown jewels and the jewels around the world of the royal families, back in the day, they thought they were rubies. So we're like, I've got a ruby ring, a ruby crown, sorry. And I want to, most of the time they were spinels.
Really?
They just didn't know. But you can see why. That spinel looks like one of the finest rubies in the world. And they're found in the same deposits, just different chemical compositions.
Yeah, often mistaken for sapphires, rubies.
For sure. That is gorgeous and rare. Rare. To get that kind of clarity, that kind of color in that size.
And that size, yeah.
3 carats. And again, shout out to Kat. That is cut to perfection. That is cut to perfection.
Amazing piece. Guys, do not sit through this show. Like Ronnie said, we're kind of taking our time here, but don't sit through here for 90 minutes and not find out the price on these pieces. You know, you can ooh and ah, from your living room. That's great, but you have to understand the value here. Again, not to sound like a broken record, but send a text, shoot an email off. Guys, it's worth asking.
Yeah.
Even if you think maybe it's not for me, it's worth finding out.
You'll be shocked.
You really will.
I know there's probably a lot of you watching and say maybe this show's a little bit out of my price point, and I get it. I look at it and I'm like, maybe it's out of mine. In the real world, it would be. Maybe not today. Contact at catflorence.com. Find out. But the most important thing, again, I hate to bash price on a show like this because this is not about price. This is about beauty. It's about, I mean, these pieces are irreplaceable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But go and have a look at catflorence.com and see what they truly are worth. And that is truly what they're worth. And even those prices on catflorence.com are good for this quality. But then find out the value in the Don's Club. It will blow your mind. All right. What do we have next? It's Alexandrite. This I think, what have we got in this show? Getting one Alexandrite?
Yeah. I think there's one in the
Just
atelier.
this one. That's it. That's all we have. One piece of Alexandrite, and it is gorgeous. And it's a stone that we have a lot of collectors, connoisseurs. I mean, we have all kinds of customers, people that just want to wear, people that enjoy, and then we have collectors that just, collect it and put it in the safe and want to show their friends and other collectors. We get so many collectors asking about Alexandrite. We really, really do.
Yeah.
This piece, Ollie, I want you to leave Don's voice in because there's nobody. Don actually named his daughter after this gemstone due to a discovery that he found of Alexandrite. There's nobody in the world that has searched and found the quality of Alexandrite than Don has. And so I want to leave his voice in this. Let's explain this and let's show it. It's a beautiful piece. Enjoy.
This 4.7 carat is one of the finest cut Alexandrites I have ever seen. It also has a 100% perfect change. Look at the green with the perfect change to red. This is Brazilian Alexandrite, but also the crystallization of this stone is remarkable. This was a larger stone, over 7 carats. Cat has cut it to a 4.7 carat, full, brilliant diamond cut with edgy shape. Signature cut of Cat Florence, but the quality, I've never seen this kind of sparkle before. It is mind-boggling. She has put 1.5 carats of D-flawless diamonds around it, but if you're a collector of important Alexandrites, this is hard to beat. This is a rare stone. This whole collection I'm showcasing today are all the big size Alexandrites that I've collected throughout my career. And this is a statement piece. To have a 4 carat up, almost 5 carat Brazilian, perfectly crystallized with perfect cut is unheard of. You can see the change, the color, the luster, the design, aeronautically engineered. This is a piece that is a statement. If you like to collect the rarest Alexandrites in the world, this belongs in your collection. This is impossible to find another one.
See the red in that, Alex?
One and only, guys. If you're on the lookout for Alexandrite, and if you've ever priced Alexandrite, today might be your day because
you can't buy a carat of Alexandrite for the price of that ring today.
This is true.
That's fact. You can take that to the bank.
I have priced Alex. I love it. You know I love Alex.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Golly.
It's just, that's unbelievable. I'll be honest with you, I was just texting there during the video. My phone's been blowing up. So the person that I text, both of them were amazing. You can't go wrong. All right? That Alex, though, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We have one Alexandrite in the collection. Okay? That's all we have in the whole atelier, as Galen said. We once had a collection of Alexandrite.
Significant.
Quite large.
A tray. 0. We have 1. And that's a fairly new piece. It's not like we have 1 left. See the quality. All right. Let's go to the next piece. We're going to speed it up a little bit now, guys, okay? Galen. That's a 3 carat unheated Ceylon cornflower blue sapphire with 2 carats of D-flawless diamond. The price is unbelievable. You don't even hesitate on that. That's just another one of those stones. Where can you find that color?
Nah, beautiful. That cornflower blue.
Price aside, that color, man.
Almost cashmere in color.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks a little silky there, yeah.
Looks beautiful.
I definitely like that stone.
Those pear shapes on the side. Big.
I think we've had big, at least 10 point, maybe 15 point stones on almost every one of these mounts.
It's been big.
Big diamonds.
Which is crazy. You don't, there were times when we can come back. We'll move on. Guys, 7059. I'm not just rushing because that piece is important. Don't think for a second it's not. We've had collections of D-flawless diamonds in the past.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen big collections. There isn't a single D-flawless diamond in this show, as in the D-flawless diamond collection. The cluster pieces.
Right.
Not one. There's a reason for that. The shortage in D-flawless diamonds is just crazy right now. And we've seen in every single piece so far large carat weights of D-flawless diamonds.
And now we know why we don't have it.
That's why. Damn.
Thank you, Kat.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
100%.
I really do.
Beautiful mounts.
All right.
She knows what she's doing.
This next unheated pigeon blood red ruby and white gold. Let's take a look at this. Again, that very similar design. Are those rounds or princess cuts that are running down there?
I think in the center.
The two on the end are princess cuts, I think.
I think down the center it's princess.
Yeah, princess cuts. That's gorgeous.
Wow.
Princess cuts. Whew. I'll have to check that because.
Yeah.
But they look like princess cuts to me.
Definitely in the center, yeah.
They are.
Beautiful.
I just checked. They are. Beautiful piece. This is one of those pieces that is definitely, you caught me there, texting. Thanks for that, Al. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. You got 3 carat 39 in the D-flawless diamonds. I'm telling you now, promise you, the mount costs more. The wholesale price of the diamonds and the mount is more than we're selling the piece for. You're getting a 2 carat unheated pigeon blood red certified ruby for free. That piece, and again, that's one of those unisexy pieces. Diamonds everywhere.
Definitely one of those pieces that could be sized up for any gentleman interested.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's feminine, it's beautiful, but it could also be for a man too.
For sure.
I like that.
Yeah, not to take away from either.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Either
Listen,
there, but
2023, baby. You can do what you want. All right, next piece.
Beautiful stone.
This Tanzanite ring, this pear-shaped Tanzanite, is perfection. There are not many Tanzanites in the world that look like that.
Yeah, that is a prime example of what you get when you buy Cat Florence Tanzanite. You can see all of the different colors flashing in there. The pinks, the reds. That's AAA Tanzanite, 4A Tanzanite.
Yeah,
that's what you get when you buy Cat Florence.
I don't think there are enough A's in the
in the
vocabulary
alphabet.
for that, or whatever it is for that.
I'll use that in the future. That was good, Ronnie.
Thank you, sir. There are not. Look, when you wear that ring to dinner under candlelight, that is going to glow red. Mm-hmm. You're going to see flashes of red in that like you've never seen in a Tanzanite before. The depth of color in that Tanzanite under candlelight will blow your mind. That is perfection. That is gorgeous.
We've told you before, you don't put Cat's diamonds next to your other diamonds. You don't put Cat's Tanzanite next to your other Tanzanites.
I wouldn't, I mean, I don't know what, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often.
It's a special stone.
That is gorgeous. And it's 24 carats.
That's huge.
24 carats of perfection, I must add.
Really special piece.
You have to see, if you're a Tanzanite lover, you're a Tanzanite collector, you have to get that piece at home. That will blow your mind.
Yeah.
That's one of those gems that just stands out loud and proud. It really, truly does. Look at it. Whew. All right. Next. This, again, is another brand new piece. This yellow diamond is gorgeous. For me, this is one of the standout pieces. I think it's a gorgeous ring.
I have a friend actually looking to propose. Won't say who it is in case she's watching.
Just say it.
I'll just ruin it.
Just say it.
But I sent this piece to him
Don't
because
do it. Don't do it.
Beautiful, beautiful stone.
It really is. Oh, let's leave Don's voice in on this piece. It is gorgeous. Take a look.
Now, this is amazing quality. You are looking at a pure yellow, fancy diamond. This is fancy yellow, GIA certified. The clarity, crazy, crazy clean. You've got unbelievable quality here, and it's aeronautically engineered to sit perfectly. Look at that heart shape with those D flawless diamonds surrounding it. You got 1.33 carats of D flawless diamonds, so the mount alone setting you back $9,450 just for the mount. How much do you value a 2-carat yellow diamond that is fancy yellow pure? This particular type of stone, you're looking at 5 digits per carat and up easy. It's impossible to replace it below 5 digits a carat. It's just not going to happen. Now, I'm going to warn you now, this particular stone coming out of the kingdom of Lesotho, this is an old school stone. I got it while searching for D flawless diamonds. Just nothing out there, nothing in circulation like it. The purity of these stones is remarkable. Now, the kingdom of Lesotho, the mines are at about 10,000 feet altitude, and something about these diamonds, they're alive, they're bright, they're vivid. So if you like a fancy yellow, fully certified, unbelievable diamond, this stone is crazy, crazy beautiful. Also, the price is so undervalued and so under market at the Don's Club because I base everything off my cost, and it's all about basing it off of the cost I got it at the time I got it. So guys, this is a winner ring. If you're looking for a fancy yellow, it's special, it's attractive, it's alive. You've also got those massive amounts of D flawless diamonds, 1.33 carats with a beautiful design that's already 10K. And then that particular yellow, you know you're looking at 5 digits a carat and up, and you will never get it below that.
That is an absolutely beautiful piece.
My friend is out of luck.
I was about to say something I shouldn't say there on air for a second.
Still live, Ronnie. Hot mic.
I forget. Listen, we can say what we want. I was very, very fortunate to meet one of our amazing clients I said earlier, in Switzerland last week. And she just purchased that piece. So I want to say a huge congratulations.
Congratulations.
It is beautiful and you will enjoy it so much. Lovely lady. Really, really nice. Congratulations. It really is beautiful. I hope to see you soon. All right. Next piece. Where are we? This is the piece that I
thought we were going
to show about 10 items ago. I started a big spiel about this piece, and then it wasn't this piece. But I said that when you talk about variety and rarity, to get a cobalt spinel like this is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look, Al. That right there, you have to understand.
We were bragging on that 3-carat earlier.
Yeah.
My goodness.
You have to understand, guys. Honestly, you could go your whole life, and never see a spinel like this. This is massive. Absolutely huge in the spinel world.
Yeah.
That is almost 14.27 carats. Depth of color that will blow your mind. Clarity, perfection, cut beautifully, an octagon cut, D flawless diamonds. This is a rarity. You don't see stones like this. You have to understand, to see a carat of spinel clean is a big deal. To see 14 is unheard of. I think this might be the largest spinel we've ever had.
We had one that was also very large. I don't remember the carat weight, but this is probably close, if not tipping the edge. Yeah.
I mean, you don't see them. You really, really don't. We're fortunate enough we might see a 2-carat, a 3-carat, a 5-carat.
Yeah, it's crazy to even be able to have that conversation.
Yeah.
It might be the largest.
Yeah, might be. Like,
most people can't have that conversation around a 14-carat.
You could hit every museum in whatever country you're in and not see a spinel that size.
100%.
You go to the Smithsonian and try and find a 15-carat cobalt blue spinel. You won't find it. If you're a collector, a connoisseur, you know.
Yeah.
This is not... Listen, I can't sell a spinel to somebody that doesn't know what that is. It's as simple as that. And I wouldn't try. But if you know, if you understand it, if you get it, you're a jewelry collector, you've been doing this a long time, you'll get it.
That is the stone for you, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And we have lots of them. That will sell. It is gorgeous. The price is illegal.
We have lots of those collectors, not lots of these stones. Let me
Yeah,
clarify.
lots of these collectors, not the stones. We got one. No more, I checked. That's it. Don't even think about it. All right? Guys, email us. Just find out the price of that piece, and everything in this show is one price. Okay? Is one price and one price alone. I had somebody left a voicemail saying they can't get through. They've tried to call many, many times. We're live right now. The best way to speak to one of the concierges is contact@catflorence.com. You'll get answered instantly.
Yeah.
All right? No, it might take, we're busy. All right? It might take a little bit, but they will answer you as soon as possible.
A bit hyperbolic.
Quicker than
there.
I can answer you live, that's for sure.
This is true.
All right? Don't even think about it. Next piece, talk about rarity, collectability, variety. Pink Tanzanite. If you don't understand, if you're new to gemstones, you might think Tanzanite's blue. Okay, diamonds are white, right? Back in the day, when they were mining for diamonds, they would discard pinks. They would discard yellows, blues, because they were just focused on white, right? Give me white diamonds, market, sell. And then they realized, wow, the pink ones are actually the rarest.
And the blues.
Blues are very rare. Yellows are rare.
Quite
And
nice.
the prices went, vroom. Tanzanite is no exception. Okay, there are green Tanzanites, pink Tanzanites, yellow Tanzanites, but they're rare. We're talking 1 in 20,000 Tanzanites. And Tanzanite's rare, okay? That one location gem, all that good stuff. But 1 in 20,000 is a pink. 1 in 20,000 fine Tanzanites is a pink. Let's take a look. And that's pink.
That's pink Tanzanite.
That's pink Tanzanite, my friend. And that is 100% natural. That's the rarity here. All blue Tanzanite in the world is heated. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody understands it.
Right.
Okay? Tanzanite, the rough material comes out of the earth. It's brown in color. You heat it to remove the brown, leaves the blue. You can't add color. You just remove.
Oxidize
out the brown.
Right.
This is natural. This is how this came out of the earth. Just like when you see Paraiba tourmalines of this similar kind of color, actually. You see reds and kind of purplies, pinks. Natural. This is how it comes out of the earth, and these are rare. These are the collectible rarities. These are very, very hard to find. And again, a 7 carat for a pink Tanzanite is huge.
And look at the fire as well, Ronnie.
Cut to perfection, luster, pop, beautiful everyday, very hard, like an everyday hard gemstone. I think 7.5 on the Moss scale for Tanzanite. It is a beautiful piece. The diamonds, again, Cat Florence. This is a gorgeous, just as an overall piece of jewelry that is beautiful.
Love that mount.
Yeah. And then throw in the fact that you've got a very, very rare. Again, you might have a friend that has a Tanzanite. Not Cat Florence Tanzanite, but you might have a friend that has a Tanzanite ring because you can buy it. Pink Tanzanite. You will never see this in a retail store because there's never enough of it to be in a retail store.
Yeah.
Okay, these are like one piece here, one piece there, going through tons and tons and tons of material and finding one. Beautiful piece.
That's awesome.
All right, let's just go on to the next. We have probably 7 or 8 pieces left. All right, I know I've taken my sweet time today, but I'm enjoying it. All right, I don't get to celebrate these pieces like this very often.
Yeah.
Right? This is if this was a one price point, buy. It's not that. That's not this show. Everything is one price, but every piece should be celebrated in itself because every piece is unique, rare, and collectible. And these are Don's big boys. What can I say? We like giving away Don's big boys.
MB texted me. She said, "His what?"
His big boys.
His big boys. She'll love that shout out.
Sat at home now, all flustered and red. All right, let's take a look at the next piece. Again,
Another
7 carat 77 unheated Ceylon blue sapphire, certified Ceylon blue sapphire. It is gorgeous, certified by Belleferon. Great, by the way, that Mozambique ruby that just broke the record,
Yeah.
surpassed Burmese ruby. That was certified by Belleferon.
Great lab.
One of the most kind of in-demand labs certs right now.
Yeah.
It's very important that I mention that. This piece, certified unheated Ceylon blue sapphire, a carat 59 in the D flawless diamonds. This is big. When you're hitting it, you know, there are milestones in rare gemstones, okay, and unheated gemstones. And sapphire, over a carat unheated, exceptionally rare. Mm-hmm. When you hit 3 carats, that's the next kind of, over 5 carats, unheated, certified unheated, clean, cut to perfection. And that stone is not just clean. I told you it's like, clean.
You could see, I mean, just
like,
look.
I don't know what that noise is, but that's clean.
That's the Windex.
That's
right?
the Windex. All he hates our jokes. So.
Yeah.
He just sits there shaking her head the whole time.
It's like a side smirk. Almost.
So, again.
Someone at home's laughing at that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Let us know if we're funny or not, right? We just sit,
only if we are.
Yeah. If we're not, just keep it to yourself. Nobody cares.
Come on. If you don't have something nice to say.
Don't say it. Beautiful piece. Brand new. First time we're ever seeing it here. Again, if it makes it out of the Don's Club, which it will not.
No, not that stone.
If it makes it out of the Don's Club, go ahead and look at catflorence.com and see the prices that Cat's distributors around the world have to sell this piece for. Okay? Go and check. And that will sell for that price. Please understand, everything Cat Florence produces sells. You don't see pieces in the atelier lasting. All right? We don't show the same pieces every month because they don't last. All right? And if they don't sell here, the distributor sells them like that.
Yeah.
These pieces are sold before they're made. That sounds ridiculous, but it's a fact.
Yeah.
All right? The demand far outweighs the supply with Cat Florence.
It's like a Rolex or a Rolls Royce or
Yeah.
There's plenty of brands out there that cannot produce enough to supply the demand for their product, and Cat Florence is absolutely no
exactly
exception.
the same. You ever been to a Rolex store? It sucks. They've got like 6 watches in the whole thing.
Can I buy that one? No.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's for show.
Get on the list.
It's the same kind of thing. Only in Cat Florence, we show it and it's gone.
You can buy it.
You can buy it. It's available. You just don't have that much time. All right, what do we have next? This next one.
I love this stone.
Amazing. I believe, don't quote me exactly, I think it's the only Russian sphinx that we have in the atelier right now.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
There might be one more, but I believe it's the only one that we have in the atelier right now, and it is a monster. This is not
the
just
green monster.
No, it's the green monster, the Hulk.
I was just at Fenway last week.
You
Yeah, it's fresh on my mind.
This is amazing. Ollie, I want you to leave Don again. I said this earlier, and Don's just got a load of kids out there named after gemstones. But Don's son is named Sveen.
Yeah.
After Don discovers gemstones all over the world, then just names his kids after them. That's how it goes. All right. I'm surprised there's not a Donite out there or something like that.
Donite.
Yeah, the next.
Sounds like something found in Australia.
Good day, mate. This is a Donite.
Donite?
Put it on the Barbie, mate. All right. The Australians out there right now says not funny, right?
That's hilarious. Shut up.
Let's leave Don's voice in this because there's nobody in the world that can explain this gemstone. Don's discovered in Madagascar this gemstone type, and this is Russian, but gorgeous piece, and nobody understands the material like Don. So take a look.
This sphinx just coming back from being on display. These are my babies. These stones are 22 years old. I literally named my son after this discovery. If you follow any of my podcasts that are on Amazon, on Spotify, where I talk about my journeys and different discoveries throughout the world, I did do a podcast about sphinx so you can hear about the discoveries, the different locales, etc. But you were looking at one of the most intense, vibrant, neon green sphinx from northern Madagascar. Now, what's different between this sphinx and other locales that produces green is the Madagascar is perfectly clean. It's flawless. It's vibrant. It's alive. And it also disperses luster like you've never seen before. You actually see all the colors of the rainbow within a green gem, which is like mind-boggling. So I hope you have sunglasses. You also have 1.55 carats of D flawless diamonds here. The mount significant, going to cost you around 7 odd K just for the mount. But a spine like this can go as high as 4,000 to 5,000 a carat because it's flawless, because it's neon green, and because it disperses every color of the rainbow. The only other gem in the world that does that is black opal from Lightning Ridge, baby. This is amazing, but you got a green body with all this dispersion coming through the crystal structure. Amazing stone. It's been on display for a long time. Great to see it back. These stones are very dear to my heart. Listen to my podcast. You'll get the whole background story. It's rare, it's unique, it's special, and it disperses fire. Ladies and gentlemen, diamonds, sit down. Sveen, let me show you the power of the green Sveen, because this baby pops. This.
Our lovely producer.
Sitting there drinking coffee, relaxing, fixing yourself. And we're live.
3,
All right.
2.
Gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I love that stone, Ronnie.
Big
That is just a
gem.
Massive gem.
Big gem. Don't even think about it. All right, let's go to the next piece.
Wow. This is one of those Cat Florence designs that we get asked about so often because, and you'll see it in a minute, it's got the dripping diamonds down the side. And it started in her D Flawless collection, and it blew up. Everyone loved the aesthetic, and we couldn't make enough of them.
That mount.
And to just plop a 2-carat Jedi spinel in the center of that is, there you go. That waterfall dripping diamonds.
Gorgeous.
That is one of the most collectible designs in the Cat Florence brand.
Yeah, I love the gypsy set.
Yeah.
It is just beautiful. And nobody can do it like Cat Florence. Nobody. I've seen it tried to be been done before, but for me, it's like, I'm not a designer, right? And I don't have a designing bone in my body. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But in my mind, it's just like, you just throw those diamonds there. Like, put here. That's not how it works. Even that is so thought out.
Yeah.
She's such a perfectionist. Like, you have no idea how many times those diamonds would have been moved around to get that perfect position. There's just an art to this that I will never truly understand.
Her engineers are doing the physics. They're like, no, it wouldn't fall like that.
That trajectory, that angle, yeah. Some Oppenheimer stuff right
That's
there.
right. There you go.
I just watched that movie the other day. It was fantastic.
It was.
Have you
very
seen it?
good. Yeah, I did.
watch it?
I did double night back to back on the box
Oppenheimer
office.
Barbie?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? You watched Barbie?
It was date night, man. If she wants to see it,
That's fair. That's fair. That's why I'm alone.
cut me some slack, man.
Beautiful piece. 2-carat, clean, cut to perfection. Mountain of diamonds again. Gorgeous ring. Brand new. That is lovely.
I love that
That
color.
spinel as well is just the glow. Look at it.
That is
It's got a personality, that stone. Bigger
bubble
than
gum.
me.
Pink's coming out of that.
All right.
That's awesome.
Next piece. This lavender spinel. Sorry, sapphire. Getting those two mixed up today. Let's take a look at this next piece. That is an unheated Ceylon lavender sapphire. See that color?
Yeah, the purple. I guess it's lavender.
And certified lavender as well in the color, which is very rare. Very rare to get that certified lavender color.
Not hard to see why though. 'Cause it's very evident even in the video.
I want to eat it. Like tasty. Looks tasty.
That's how I felt about that spinel.
I like lavender. I like the smell.
I went to a lavender field last week.
You went to a lot of places. Did you work last week?
I did not.
Watching Barbie, Oppenheimer, went here, went there. What were you doing?
All over.
He works.
I was just going to wait for you to say it.
A carat 74 in the D Flawless diamonds. That is a beautiful piece again. With the whole show, again, we've been an hour and a half now, and I sound like a broken record throughout the show. Every piece is beautiful.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? You know what I mean?
I've seen this piece. I've had this on my pinky in person, and it's such a sturdy mount, Ronnie. Just
why did you have this piece on your pinky?
Just taking a look at it.
While he was at the lavender field.
That's right. That's right. But I mean, every cat piece obviously is very sturdy, very, very solid. But this design, for whatever reason, it just feels very, just very sturdy.
Sometimes people ask, they email in and they say, "Can I see it outside, or can I see a video?"
Right.
Like, so probably why I had it on his pinky.
There you go.
Maybe.
Ronnie's being pretty hard on me. Email in, tell him to stop.
Don't say that. We'll get tell Ronnie to stop being nasty to Galen. We get that.
I like Galen.
Yeah, he's the favorite. He's the
Someone
favorite.
has to be, right?
He's the favorite. I'm the bad boy, apparently. All right, let's take a look at this next Mozambique pigeon blood. Look at this.
Wow.
Again, we've seen recently Mozambique overtaking Burma for the most expensive ruby in the world. You know, there was a time where, and there still is to a certain extent, but, you know, like you want Brazilian Paraiba, Burmese ruby, you know, Kashmir sapphire. Locations are important, and they still are to a certain degree. I've never really played that game. For me, I like I've seen Tanzanian rubies that make Burmese look like nothing.
Yeah.
For me, it's about the gem. I don't really care so much, just a personal preference. I don't really care so much about the location, more the quality of that particular gem. And you see fine gems from every location. Like I've seen Mozambique Paraibas that rival Brazilian. The quality speaks for itself.
Yeah, location is not always the first thing in negotiations when you go to liquidate or sell.
And it changes.
And it does. It fluctuates quite frequently with the market and
sure.
Where you're selling it. So
yeah, I guess where I was going with that is my advice is that if you see a gem and it speaks to you and the quality is there, I don't think it really matters. Mm-hmm. I really don't. And there are exceptions. I get it. But that is gorgeous. Look at that on the hand. That is a beautiful, beautiful pear-shaped ruby. Gorgeous. And look at the pear-shaped diamonds, the deflawless either side.
Yeah, I think it really accentuates the cut of the ruby, and then you obviously have those running down the side. I love what she's done there.
Yeah, those are massive, those diamonds. Absolutely huge. Big, big, big deflawless on the side there. Rarely do you see that. Those deflawless diamonds are almost the same size as the ruby. Those are big. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Contact at catflorence.com, KFO7078, KF07078. Find out from your jewelry concierge. Listen, I know there's a lot of emails, a lot of texts coming through, a lot of calls. We will get to you, I promise. Michael and Janie are working miracles in the background. We love each and every one of you. We will get to you as soon as the show as well. We will be available to you too.
Absolutely.
All right. Next piece. And I want you to leave Don's voice in this piece, because this is a very, very, very special pink sapphire. I think it's the first pink sapphire we've had in the whole show. It is absolutely gorgeous. The price is insane. Everything in this collection for that one price has been mad. We picked it for that reason. Take a look.
Now, this color in hot pink sapphire is extremely rare. This stone coming out of Ilakaka in Madagascar. I've had this stone for 20 years because this size, in this clarity, in this color is extremely rare. You're looking at a 4.58 carat top crystal. You've got almost 2 carats of flawless diamonds, so the mount there is already setting you back around $14K just for the mount. How much do you value a big, perfectly crystallized, hot, vivid pink sapphire? That is rare. 99.999% of all sapphires in the world with this color concentration are heated. This stone is 100% natural. Back in the day of Ilakaka and Madagascar, I was one of the largest suppliers of rough to the world. I mean, I moved over 50 tons of sapphire across the world, sold predominantly in Thailand to the factories in Chantaburi, which then cut those stones, sold them all over into Bangkok, and they traveled throughout the world. I held on to this one stone because it was big, it was naturally unheated. heated and vivid pink and clean. And that is extremely, extremely rare. Stones like this, hard to put a price on them, but they go for well over, big bucks. We're talking 5 digits a carat minimum, and you won't even get them. They're extremely, extremely rare. What you are looking at is a collectible out of my personal collection, something unique. Size does matter. Face is like a 6 carat as well. Got a big face there, a lot of sparkle, a lot of color, beautiful design as well of Cap Florence. You've got a mountain of diamonds there, significant amount of diamonds. That piece is just glamorous.
That pink sapphire was absolutely insane.
Don likes to double down on his words from time to time. Vivid, vivid. That is pink, pink.
Pink, pink.
That's like a piece of bubble gum.
Listen, if a blind man had to draw pink, that's what it would look like. Even that would be it. All right?
I'm going to leave you with that one, Ron.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Don't even hesitate for a second. All right? That was beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Lisa, thank you. Lisa texted and said, "You guys are hilarious. Loving the show. What's the price?"
You're both funny.
She said, more for me than go them.
Well, you're supposed to pick a side.
No, she said both. She said both. Lisa's one of our, doesn't live very far away, actually. She's one of our wonderful clients here at the Atelier. Thank you. We appreciate you very much. All right. I think we have one piece left.
I'm looking at it now. I forgot it was in the show, but it's a good one to end on.
All right. Let's do it. This Green Dragon Demantoid ring. 7 carat Demantoid.
Yeah, that's another one where you just have to start with the size, Ronnie.
Yeah. So there are times in life where size matters. All right? And a 7 carat Demantoid is one of those moments.
That matters.
That matters. All right? That's huge. You have to understand. This is special. When we were putting the show together, I was going through a few pieces with Galen before, and he went, "How big is that?" That was what, it doesn't say a lot. Galen's a man of very few words, all right? So if he calls something out, it's a big deal.
I think what you mean to say is when I speak, listen.
That's not what I meant.
That's what you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna take it for now.
When he speaks, you listen. All right.
No, it is. It's one of those. Like we were talking about spinels earlier. You just don't find this material in large sizes.
No, you really, really don't.
And large is like 3 or 4 carats, not 7. This is enormous. 3
or 4 carats would be huge.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate that. Demantoid at half a carat would be more like it.
That's right.
Just the way that Demantoid forms in the Earth's core and the layers and the pressure that's involved, you don't see it in big sizes. 7 carats is a monster. That is a big collectible gem.
And beautiful.
Gorgeous piece, isn't it?
Really.
And you've seen the colors and the flashes there and all the different, when you get this outside and the sunlight, the dispersion, the pop, it is a dispersive gem, Demantoid. Gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
It's one of those pieces, if you're a collector and you get it and you understand, that's for you. If you don't know what that is, leave it.
Yeah.
Okay? You won't understand, you won't appreciate. It's beautiful. Maybe you will. And I'm talking rah-rah, but it's, a beautiful piece. All right, come back. Guys, please, more than anything, I said it at the beginning, I've said it throughout, I'm going to say it one more time. Do not for a second think because it's one price and the price that we're doing that this is an indication of value or worth. It truly isn't. All right? If you go to catflorence.com, take a look at the pieces that I've just shown you, myself and Galen have just shown you, the 26 pieces. Take a look at them on catflorence.com and see what they should be selling for. That's the key. That's the value. That's the power and the value that you get in the Don's Club. The Don's Club is a special place where jewelry lovers and enthusiasts come together and get opportunity.
Yeah.
Really. They really, really do. And there's nowhere better in the world to buy jewelry than the Don's Club. Cat Florence jewelry is the best in the world, in my opinion, anyway. But when you get the opportunity to buy it and the value that Don passes on, it truly is something to appreciate.
Yeah.
Talking of appreciation, we appreciate you guys at home more than you will ever know. We're not going anywhere. We will be available after the show. If there's anything that you want to see, contact at catflorence.com. Anything you want to know the prices, anything that we can do for you, we're always here. We love each and every one of you. So thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys at home. Galen, thank you.
Thank you.